Hey guys, what's up? So, it's almost 5 years for me being a natural, and I'm doing a little bit of a change. I'm starting braid locks. So if you're interested in seeing what that means, how I'm planning on doing them, and how I'm going to give a little twist to the whole braid lock journey, stay tuned. Well, as you know, I love locks, and I've always contemplated on whether I was going to do it or not. Whether I was going to lock my hair, or keep my natural hair loose. I definitely was going to keep it natural, but it's just a matter of what was next. And now I've gotten to a point of just like being annoyed with my hair. I hate detangling, so I'm going to start a lock journey, but with braids, hence the name braid locks. So how that works is you braid your hair, you keep it braided, and then once your hair starts growing out and your roots start becoming a little fuzzier, then you start to interlock it or you start to twist it, depending on the style you want to go. So I'm going to be interlocking, and I'm really excited. So I started off with braids that were relatively big. They were towards the front. I only did the front because I was like, let's see how this goes. If I like them, I'll keep them in. If not, I can take them out. They were way too big for me, so I decided to take them out a week later, and then I did them a lot smaller. And as you can see here, this was my process in braiding them. So I redid the front, and I got mommy to help me out in the back. Shout outs to mom, thank you so much. She actually ended up redoing like a couple rows in the front as well. And then about a couple days later, I redid a couple of them on the side just to make them a little bit smaller so they look a little bit more consistent. So for the whole braiding process from starting, trying again, to where I am right now, I would say it took about a month and a week or so. It was also me contemplating, should I do this? Am I ready for this? Do I really never want to see my hair again? What am I doing? But I love them so much and I'm so annoyed of detangling. What do I do? So I'm deciding to do them, but with a twist. So my twist is literally keeping twists on the side of my hair. So these two areas, here and here, are gonna stay loose. Either I'll twist them, maybe I'll curl them with the curl pattern that I already have, not with a curling iron or anything. Maybe I'll just keep them out, keep them fresh. Point is, I'm keeping these out and not locked whatsoever, so I can still have access to my curls. Because I'm the type of person that's like, well, I wonder, did I make the right decision? Is it the best thing in the world that I've done? Yes, I can cut my hair off all over again, but no one really wants to do that all the time. So this is how I'm keeping my curl pattern. Another way that I'm going to do it as well is trying. I'm going to try. I don't know how this process is going to go. This is my first time doing anything of the sort of any type of locking. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to keep the ends of my hair with the little curls that I have currently. We'll see how this goes. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but stay tuned to find out how this works and how I try to miraculously do this. So there's different ways to actually lock your hair. I decided with braids because of a couple of reasons. So the main reason was because I wanted to keep as much length as possible. And with twists or coils, you tend to get a lot of shrinkage. And yes, you do get shrinkage with braids, but not as much. I know that the braid pattern is going to take a lot longer to disappear and actually look like a lock, but I'm very fine with that. I don't really mind. Another reason why I decided to start with braids is because I can do it myself, or at least get someone that I know to do it for me for free. So the third reason was, not only can I do it myself, I didn't have to pay money for it. So yeah, that's the reason why I decided to do it with braids. So far so good. My hair has gotten fuzzy, as you can plainly see, but I'm okay with it actually. I've kind of already started to embrace the fuzz. I guess mainly because lately in the past couple months with my natural hair, I rock a fuzzy ponytail probably every day, or maybe 2 buns, but my hair was always really fuzzy. It was never really slick or laid back. And I never really was the type of person to do a lot of styles. Maybe at the beginning, but then towards like the past couple of years, like if I twist it up, like it's in twists for extensions or braided extensions or stuff like that. So I wasn't really doing much styles, maybe just like putting buns, putting like flat twists in the front, and protective styling. So I'm very okay with the frizz. I've gotten used to it already, so no problem with that. Now it's just a matter of trying to figure out how to keep my curls at the end. If you guys have any ways or ideas, put them down in the comments, please, because I have no idea what I'm doing. So we'll see. I haven't counted them yet, so we'll see how many I have. I will count them shortly. I'm assuming I have, now that some are a little smaller, I also have all the back done, I'm going to assume, let's say let's say 175. That's my number. I'm going to assume around there. We'll see if I'm even close or super far off. I really don't think 175 is how many I have. I think I'm stretching it a little bit, but I'm gonna go with about 175, but we'll see. So I'll let you see what it looks like. I'll take my hair down. As I said, keeping these in twists, and the rest is gonna start off as braids. So right now I have them in braids. I'm deciding to possibly start interlocking maybe in about 2 months. I'll see, maybe I'll stretch it out more. Not really sure, to be honest with you. And yeah. I have a part in the middle up to about here at the top of my head, and then the back is kind of scattered, or at least that's what I asked my mom to do, mainly because I didn't want to have that super long line from the top of my head all the way to my neck of just parted in the middle. Plus I'm also really scared of baldness, and I feel like that's gonna kind of like make the baldness start faster or like irritate my scalp, especially since I like to do a lot of like 2 bun styles or 2 ponytail styles. So I didn't want to have the line going all the way to the bottom plus baldness, so I just did it up to here, and the rest is kind of like scattered. I wouldn't say that there's really the best grid. At first I was really focusing on the grid has to be perfect, it has to look really straight, it has to be really nice, and then I realized, well, why? That's really what it came down to, why really, right? Eventually you're not really going to see the parts when it's in between times of interlocking it, so who really cares? As long as it's obviously neat, it doesn't have to be perfect. As long as the lines are straight, doesn't mean they all have to be square-like. I mean, if some are a little rectangular, if some are really more square-like, if some are like maybe triangular, I'm very fine with it, as long as the lines are straight. So I'll turn around, show you guys what it looks like. So yeah, this is what it looks like out. I have washed it once since they've all been braided, and it was honestly the easiest wash day of my entire life since I've been natural. Like when my hair was permed, it's different, but since I've been natural, it has been the easiest wash day of my life. And even when you have like protective styles, like it's not hard to do, but it's like weighed down, it's really heavy, and you don't really want to do it. But I was kind of scared too to wash it, but I was really happy with how easy it was. And detangling is not a thing anymore for me, so I'm super excited about that. And yeah, so I'm really excited to see how this goes. I will talk to you guys later. My next video will be a count to see how many I have, and we'll go from there. We'll just take this one day at a time. Really excited. So if you're interested in seeing my braid lock journey and how I plan to figure things out and also keep some loose hair, stay tuned, make sure you're subscribed, and like the video so I know how you feel about the whole braid lock journey. Talk to you soon, guys. Bye.